Coventry Carol began in a medieval mystery play, performed again this year in the old Coventry Cathedral.
The King in his raging, charged he hath this day, is men of might in his own sight, all young children to slay. Lolly, lolly, little tiny child. Bye, bye, lolly, lolly, little tiny child. Bye, bye, lolly, lolly.
The Coventry Carol, part of the revived cycle of 14th century Coventry mystery plays, for by the Middle Ages, two things had happened roughly in parallel. The church noticed that Christmas was still a bucolic winter feast with little heed paid to the religious aspect, and the people had in turn grown restless with the old austerity of the church, whose services were in the foreign language of Latin, and which forbade dance and drama, using severe plain song instead. So, just as secular songs and dances were given religious themes, gradually livelier anthems and liturgical dramas evolved in church. The guilds then took these dramas out into the streets and incorporated songs like the Coventry Carol, and the people at last had an entertaining way to experience the Christmas story.
Now welcome, my spouse so free.
Rest well, Mary. Now what say you now?
Good news, husband, I bring to you. The angel of the Lord has been with me, to bring us both a warning, that you and I, with holy intent, after the law, our child to present in Jerusalem, there to make offerings.
Now, Mary, whom I will never deny, I'm ready at all times, standing by.
Thank you, Joseph, who speaks so gently. Look now, husband, see if you can spy 2 turtle doves and bring them to me. This offering suits our degree.
Oh, no, dame, it cannot be. Mine age is such I can hardly see.
We, Joseph, fulfill our Lord's behest.
What, would you have me on birds' nests? No, I pray you, dame, leave off these jests. You think nothing of me age. Ha! The weakest goes ever to the wall. There, go yourself, Mary, or get a new page.
Husband, leave off these jests, for my love, and go for those fowls, sir, I pray. The Lord in heaven that is above will guide you on your journey.
Oh, then I will.
The idea of Joseph as an old man is common in medieval plays, and in fact stems from the books of the Apocrypha. An aged Joseph responding to a task set by Mary gives rise to many early carols as well. One of these comes from a part of the Coventry cycle that's no longer performed, the Cherry Tree Carol.
Joseph was an old man, and an old man was he, when he married Mary in the land of Galilee.
And as they were walking through an orchard so good, where were cherries and berries as red as any blood?
And then bespoke Mary with words both meek and mild.
Look me one cherry, Joseph, for that I am with child.
Go to the tree then, Mary, and it shall bow to thee, and you shall gather cherries by 1, by 2, by 3.
Then bow down the highest tree under Our Lady's hand. Say, Mary cried, say, Joseph, I have cherries at command.
Oh, eat your cherries, Mary, oh, eat your cherries now. Oh, eat your cherries, Mary, that hang upon the bough.
Then Mary plucked a cherry as red as any blood. Then Mary went she homeward, oh, with her heavy load.
Hello, I'm Mary. Hello, I'm Joseph. Hello, I'm Hop. Hello, I'm a donkey.
back to those old mystery plays, or at least today's descendant of them, at an infant school in Bristol. The same elements have survived down the centuries. Drama in the vernacular of the time. Easy to understand and most enjoyable.
We were on the hillside looking after our sheep when we saw a big light. We looked up at the light and we saw lots of angels. They told us all about Jesus, so we rushed off to see him. Shepherds have left their sheep merrily, sing a song, all for a child asleep, joyful our song, low in the manger light, merrily, sing a song, Lord of the starry sky.
Well, here are carols still continuing as part of drama. And this is also true with the less traditional nativity plays. Here in Bristol Cathedral in December 1983, a combined junior schools drama reminds us how carols are still sometimes linked to dance, as they were originally. This is a new song for a balletic annunciation. So drama, dance, and carols have become an integral part of the religious observations of Christmas down the ages. The popular celebration gradually broke free from the shackles of the established church, but it was a slow and lingering process. Many medieval carols, for instance, were written in Latin. And as we'll see later in the series, some of our most popular ones were translated from the Latin only last century. And from the Middle Ages, religious art also became more energetic, joyful, and realistic, bringing to the public vivid representations of the Christmas story. So as the Christmas story became more popular, in the 15th century, more and more nativity carols were written. But what exactly did that word carol mean? The Oxford Book of Carols defines them as songs with a religious impulse that are simple, hilarious, popular, and modern. They tended to have refrains and, as they had originated in dance, could often be danced to. This made them very different from the old-style liturgical Christmas hymns. Something slow and solemn like Once in Royal David City wouldn't even have been called a carol. A crucial element was that they were expressions of joy. Hence their associations with the traditional ringing of bells at Christmas, with handbells playing carols, or the pealing of church bells, which also originated in medieval times. One such custom from the 13th or 14th century is still kept up at Dewsbury in Yorkshire. On Christmas Eve, the tenor bell in the parish church tolls once for every year since Christ was born. The ringing is timed to end exactly at midnight, and so usher in Christmas Day. This custom of tolling the devil's knell is so called because traditionally the devil died when Christ was born. According to legend, it was set up in the 13th or 14th century by one Sir Thomas de Sutil. In past times, at midnight, the ringers struck up a merry peal to celebrate the birth. Christmas has always been rung in by bells, and carols have reflected this theme, none more so than our closing carol, with its 16th century tune.
Ding dong, merrily on high, and the bells are ringing. Ding dong, merrily the sky is red with angels singing. Hosanna in excelsis. Hosanna in excelsis. In so below, let people bells be swung, and me-o-yo-yo, by priest and people